We love it here.
When can we go back?
Hey, it's Jim Mullen, and welcome to Lake George This Week, your weekly slice of everything that's happening around Lake George. And speaking of slices, we're talking pizza. The gooey, cheesy, fold-in-half slices. The kind of magic that makes life worth living. Whether you're a thin crust purist or a deep dish dreamer, I've got you covered. So picture this. It's July. I'm by the motel pool. I'm hanging around in a tube, floating around, and all of a sudden I get a craving, not for a water or not for shade, for pizza. So I called a local spot and said, bring it over down to the pool. So 15 minutes later, a confused teenager shows up at the pool holding the pizza like the Statue of Liberty. I'm bobbing in my float saying, over here. So the box is steaming. I'm dripping wet. But we're making memories and probably some health code violations. Very worth it.
Hey! It's time for the local spotlight.
Because it's time for the local business spotlight. But before we get into the pizza, let's talk about my other guilty pleasure, a good haircut. Shout out to the Barber Parlor in Hudson Falls. Jamie over there keeps me podcast ready. I get better looking every day, and Jamie keeps up with it so I can come on the podcast looking my best. Let her know that you heard about it on the podcast and that Jim sent you. You can walk in on Saturdays, or you can go to the Booksy app and make an appointment. And maybe bring her a slice.
And now, the local spotlight.
So here it is, what you've been waiting for, the top 5 pizza spots in Lake George. The ones that make me question whether I need to go back on keto or just order more cheese sticks. First one, and these aren't in any particular order. We got Giuseppe's Pizza, old school, no nonsense, just classic pizza that tastes like your Italian uncle made it. It's made with love and a little guilt. The sauce is spot on. And the crust, forget about it. And there's bonus points because their garlic knots should have their own fan club. The next one on the list is the Pizza Jerks. Now, that's the name. They're not jerks, unless being awesome is offensive. This place is bold. Think buffalo chicken, taco pizza, maybe even a pineapple pizza, if you dare. If your taste buds want an adventure, Pizza Jerks is your thrill ride. The third place on our list is Mezzaluna's. Mezzaluna's, this is where you go when you want to feel classy but still eat with your hands, right? Wood-fired pizza, beautifully charred crust, and the ingredients that'll make you say, wait, this is pizza? I thought it was a wine tasting. Yes, but very classy place. You're going to love it. The next place is my kids' favorite, Capri Pizza. They're a staple, a legend. The kind of place where you walk in and they already know what you want. The sauce has that perfect savory twang, and the cheese stretches. It's like auditioning for a mozzarella commercial. And the last one I got on my list is the number one pizza. Number one pizza. Are they number one? The name says yes. And after one bite, you won't argue. Perfectly balanced, super affordable, and it always hits the spot. Plus, they make a great meat lovers that could probably bring a vegetarian back from the dark side. You want to know the winner? Well, listen. Picking one would be like picking one of your favorite children. Of course, it's the one that delivers 30 minutes or less. Nah. The truth is, the winner is the one closest to where you are right now. There is no losers. In fact, try them all. Call it the Lake George Pizza Crawl. You deserve it.
And now, local music news.
This week's local music spotlight, my kids' band is playing, Atlantis is playing Dahlias on the Hudson Saturday night, and my son Jay is playing the bass there with them that night, so you're not going to want to miss that. That's Dahlias on the Hudson, and on Sunday morning or Sunday midday for brunch at Kitcha Vibe in downtown Glens Falls. My son Jason is playing a solo gig down there for some ambiance music at the Kitcha Vibe. Great place, lovely atmosphere, great place to go have a cup of coffee and a Danish or some breakfast. Yeah, check it out.
Breaking news! This just in!
Hey, you're loving the show? Do your civic duty and share it with your friends, family, coworkers, anybody that you know that loves Lake George. Even that weird friend that likes the pineapple pizza. And hey, local businesses, events, or personalities. I want to feature you on the podcast. So go to lakegeorgethisweek.com. There'll be a way to email me and let me know all about it. Let's make it happen. The mic is always open. And that's it for this episode of Lake George This Week. And I'm full of dough and joy. And I seriously need a nap. Next week, we're going to be diving into family-friendly things to do around the Lake George area, from arcades to mini golf to boat rides, places that don't make your wallet cry. Subscribe now so you don't miss it. And remember, in Lake George, the only thing better than the views is the pizza.